Run.
Today it is the shadow guy talk to you about the progress of shadowing practice. The brackets, we start from the first sentence. The brackets tells you that, or I mark those things in brackets to show that we don't make the voice of the letters. So for example, but we skip, or we not skip, but not to make the sound of the T. So instead of doing but, we do but. So similar idea applies to the D, the T here, the T here. So it would become, but I would say that off the bat, a couple of things. By the way, the phrases are highlighted for the phrases highlighted in yellow is the key message. The key message, if it is a key message, we talk slowly. Otherwise, we will talk fast, go through it, because it is not the point. We stress the point. We want to we stress the message, the key message. But I would say that off the bat, a couple of things that come to mind. All of these words are not important. So it is they are unstressed. Couple of things that come to mind. Couple of things. This is Z. Things. If you listen to the video, you will hear a little bit vibration. Things. Not very obvious. You need to slow down, or you need to listen in a very slow tempo so that you can pick it up. Things that. That is a little bit tricky. If you play in a slowest tempo, you can barely hear the word that. Let me give you let me just demonstrate to you. Couple of things that come to mind. And it will become that the word that will become less obvious until you hear couple of things that come to mind. The couple of things that come to mind. You cannot skip that word. You cannot skip the word. If you skip the word, it will be like this. Couple of things come to mind. But you can hear the stop. You can hear the pause. Things that come to mind. The two. Similar idea to the word that. Couple things that come to mind. Come to mind. No D here. Come to mind. Number one. Couple things that come to mind. Number one, modify Glock 34. I can hear the CK sound here, so I will highlight that here. Modify Glock 34. 4. Remember, in American accent, you cannot skip the R sound, so the number 4, not 4. Glock 34, which is this phrase I would say it is the most difficult one for me in this practice. The first reason is that it is fast, the tempo is fast, and the linking sound, it links the phrase links 3 words together, which is it links together, and then we read it, we talk very fast, which is a the I, you will not hear the which, the it sound. The it, you cannot hear the it sound. You watch the video. You see that the mouth. Tim, when Tim says that word, you can see the mouth shape. When he speaks the word which. However, he skips the vowel, the I, so it would be w. Of course, you cannot see here because I'm a shadow man here. My background is too bright, but you get the idea. You skip the vowel, and then chizza. The is will have a z here. Is, which is 9 millimeter, not millimeter. The second vowel is unstressed. So instead of millimeter, so it would be millimeter. Millimeter handgun, which I have. I would say that instead of doing which I, of course there's a linking sound here. Whicher would be more would be closer to how Tim says in the video. Which I have linking sound. So there are lots of stuff I need to pay attention to in these sentences. Of course, I cannot cover all the details because I may skip it. So before I close today's episode, let's repeat what I've learned in this shadowing practice. But I would say that after that, a couple of things that come to mind. Number one, modified Glock 34, which is a 9mm handgun, which I have. Very blah 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 blah.